You know, the headline broke saying, look, they're going to stay a branch. People freaked out. At least I was like, what does it mean? Are they cutting people? Is it going to be as big? Talk to us about what exactly it means. I mean, this is what a legal entity, which means that you have to hold less capital.
Well, it's about the way the regulator approaches you. So You can either be a subsidiary or a branch. Clearly, the UK is looking to go along the lines of equivalence. We want to keep as much business as we can in the city, and the branch approach probably will require less capital, which is a good reason to do it. A light to touch regulation, you rely more on cooperation with the home regulator. So it makes sense for a variety of reasons, but as I say, from the PRA's perspective, I think we'd quite like not to scare banks away. And I think there was something like 80, just under 80 EEA branches registered in the UK at the beginning of this year. So there's a lot of banks that will be sitting there thinking, do we want to set up a ring-fenced, cost-intensive, capital-intensive unit, or can we continue to stick with the branch approach?
OK, but a branch doesn't actually change the size of it, or does it?
Well, if you bear in mind the other thing that Deutsche said, they want the hub for booking the investment banking, the majority of the business, to come through Frankfurt. So, I mean, we kind of knew that this was happening anyway. I don't think the fact that you're going to get hundreds of billions of assets transferred and the booking of that is remotely a surprise. And I think it makes entire sense that, of course, HSBC, it took them $1 billion to ring-fence and set up their UK business. It requires capital. Yeah. So I don't think this is really a surprise, and I think the only surprise maybe would be that originally the FT was suggesting they were looking to be the full ring-fenced entity, which I don't think we were expecting.
Jonathan, overall, are you getting a sense that actually bankers are planning for the worst?
Well, they've always been planning for the worst, but clearly March 29th isn't very far away now. And if we don't get some form of a deal by the end of October and an idea on that, then the whole transitional format sort of falls to pieces. So definitely, and you're going to get an acceleration of announcements over the next month or two.
Is there a clear winner of capital? I mean, is it Frankfurt?
Well, I mean, I think for assets and for headcount, Frankfurt would probably still be the main winner. And New York, let's not forget, you're going to get US banks sending a fair bit of business back to New York.